Hey guys, Logan. We're up to Season 14, Episode 8 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
I'm telling you, boy, you're bringing home and going on about it the worst way. Don't your mama know you, baby?
What the hell? Oh God.
Hey, class starts the beginning of next week, and Prentice is making it so I can take a sabbatical.
Nice. What are you teaching?
A symposium on medieval violence and criminology, so one might say that I am stoked.
So how much overlap is there between,
For starters, the spectacle element in medieval violence
no.
can help us decode the motivelessness in today's crimes. Katana, Plumbata, the war card of Conrad Kaiser.
You know, I need to get some coffee. You, rookie, get comfy. Even though you have been on supervisory probation for the past month, I wrote in my report on our last case that you performed well in the field.
Don't mind the doghouse.
I've put in the formal request to have you reinstated to full SSA status, but the process takes time. So you're going to work our next case with Garcia.
I understand. Speak of the devil. So I hear you and I are going to be lab partners.
Blah. Whatever, if I must. Where is he?
Where is who?
Who?
You know, you don't have to go. You're welcome to stay, hang out, help us catch some bad guys.
Bad guys. That's your thing.
You got a ring? You got a ring, and I had to hear from Portia and not you.
Penelope.
Look, I know I'm not your daughter, and Portia's gonna be your daughter thanks to your pending nuptials, but I'm kind of like your daughter, so I should know.
Penelope.
Oh,
Oh.
there's no way I can unruin this.
Oh, that cat is so far out of the bag.
I don't like cats being in bags usually, but right now I'm very sorry, sir. I'm gonna go.
Oh. Shit.
I don't need anything.
You do need a ring. I want this, I want us to be perfect and special.
It is perfect and special. The last time that you proposed to me and married me, it was in front of an Elvis impersonator. Come on. Go catch some bad guys. Oh, and see if that jewelry store has a return policy.
What's the working theory?
Robbery, homicide, home invasion.
Except there's a wrinkle to that. The Butlers had a little girl, Ruby.
She's missing.
It looks as though she's been abducted.
Has the child abduction rapid deployment team been activated yet?
An 8-year-old's a
Dude just casually walked into the door,
Cry if he has some
walked
fantasy about
upstairs,
Ruby she doesn't like.
shot dad in the head, shot
When it
mom.
comes to missing kids, the first
Stole the
24
kid.
hours are the only 24 hours.
Wheels up, not in 20 now.
I'm glad I didn't say anything. I would have been like, oh. Not in 20 now. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
We'll vet the interviewees when we land, but for now, let's consider other theories. Well, no sign of a break-in, nothing was taken, so we can take robbery, homicide off the table.
He would have no reason to take a little girl, though.
we should check the sex offender registry, rule out any pedophiles in the area. Someone in the neighborhood could have been watching her.
You know, we absolutely can and should, but it doesn't really fit the profile of a pedophile. They tend to be introverted cowards that wouldn't have the gumption to break into a house and kill parents. They pick kids up
Normally,
on their
yeah.
own.
Grace was shot 3 times on the right side of her body.
Well, let's walk through this. Mom wakes up, tries to get away from the unsub, takes 3 shots. This guy's even colder than we thought.
Yeah.
Colder This isn't cold.
It is, but if our unsub is familiar with the family, which is our current theory, then it would be difficult for him to pull the trigger.
He watched them sleep and then pulled the trigger without hesitating. He knew exactly what he wanted, and that was Ruby.
It was always the girl.
Compulsive shopping disorder. This dress alone is worth half my salary.
Well, we considered that the dad might have had enemies. Maybe we were looking at the wrong parent. Maybe this played a role in the unsub taking Ruby.
Yeah, but we're still hitting the same wall. Why take Ruby over this?
Well, it depends on how bad their debt was. So how bad did it get?
Can't you just sell all that shit?
Okay, guys, so it looks like...
I'm about to say the same thing as Luke was going to, but with far more chutzpah, wit, and eloquence. So Grace Butler certainly did have a problem.
Maybe the butlers borrowed money from the wrong people and that got them killed.
We double-checked that. The loans they took out were all above board. The banks might have shredded the butler's credit rating, but that's it.
And JJ and I double-checked the interviews of every person in this town.
Maybe he had a key or he knew which window was vulnerable.
But he knew exactly
Means
what
he could have been to
Grace
the-
and Ruby were in
yeah.
the house.
Could have been to the house before.
The agenda was precise.
That's right. So what does this unsub do? Before he kills, before he abducts, what does he do?
Watches.
He watches.
Coming to the house, probably the husband and wife fighting over them.
He could be the mailman.
So maybe that's why he took Ruby. He thinks he's saving her.
But then he wouldn't just watch from outside the house. I mean, he would surveil their entire lives. He would build a
that's
case
true.
to justify going to this extreme.
And he did. We need to do the same thing. I want a full breakdown of this family's habits and routines, because everywhere they went, this unsub went too.
Full-blown stalking.
Were there other customers who would come in at the same time?
I mean, I'd have to go through my receipts, but maybe. Excuse me?
Ruby?
He says you're my mommy now.
Ruby. Oh, Dave, outside. Can you just... We just recovered Ruby Butler. I need a lockdown for a 1-mile radius. He just dropped her off.
Nothing. No one out of the ordinary.
What?
Lewis is meeting the ambulance at the hospital. She'll let us know if Ruby wakes up.
Poor kid doesn't even have her parents to sit by her bed. And she's got Tara. We're in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
He's on a mission. He's not driven by urges or compulsions. And the profile tells us that men like this, they don't have a cooling off period. My gut says he's watching other families, and God help them if he thinks they're failing their kids.
What the hell?
He killed another couple.
Last night, Carter and Julie Shaw.
Were any kids taken?
Their daughter, Naomi, same age as Ruby. To our unsub, she's a more deserving mom.
Yeah, speaking of which, Jane wanted to come down and check on Ruby. And I had kind of an unusual idea of how she might be able to help.
Okay, keep me posted, but we need to reset the clock on Naomi.
That's
She has to be our
freaking
focus now.
crazy.
Yeah, will do.
I'm trying to think of, like, why? It's like extreme social services. Like, child services is going nuts.
This is a nice town. We are nice people. We don't do things like this here.
Did you bring what I asked?
I did. I don't get it, but
Oh, it's still warm.
they were her favorite, her mom said. So, what happens now?
We wait. Hey, Ruby. You smell that? Hi. We've been looking so hard at the families that we missed the most obvious connection, genetics.
But the families aren't related.
You have no idea how right you are. Take Kellen and Grace Butler. Both of Ruby's parents have green eyes. Ruby also has green eyes, but one of her eyes has some shadings to it. So specifically, the daughter's blood type matches neither parent.
They're
That's
adopted.
impossible. The blood types would have to be shared
Are they all adopted?
unless they're not related.
The most likely explanation is that both of the girls are adopted.
That's the compulsion that's driving him. He's saving adopted 8-year-old girls.
Why?
Look at the profile. We're looking for a male in his late 20s to early 30s. He's intelligent, physically fit, and meticulous, bordering on obsessive compulsive. It's possible he himself is adopted.
At last count, 16% of all serial killers interviewed by the BAU were adopted.
But considering the compassion he showed Ruby, we think it's more likely he put a child up for adoption himself.
His daughter was subject to real and
Potentially
perceived
trying to
harm at
find
the
her?
hands of her adoptive parents.
Oh god.
We would like to keep the media strategy as tightly controlled as possible.
Unfortunately, when information was released about the Green River Killer's dump sites, the killer saw the news coverage, changed his MO, and it set the investigation back weeks.
Our best bet to save Naomi and capture the unsub is to make sure he sticks to plan.
Thank you, everyone.
You said I had to wear the dress. I couldn't get it dirty or take it off. And I had to see that thing.
You're my mommy now? That thing? You're a little girl, and you're perfect. You did everything right. The man who did this, it's his fault. All of it.
And the Shaws checked every box. They were wonderful prospective parents.
The man who's killing these families, he knows the kind of intimate details you would uncover as part of your job.
We're the first and last line of defense. These kids depend on us.
Well, thank you for your time.
All right, so the first time that we walked this, we thought Dad fell asleep on the couch watching SportsCenter or something, and Mom went to bed.
Yeah, which is off pattern for unsub.
There's a toothbrush and toothpaste in the guest bathroom. I've had friends who have been kicked out of bed enough times to know what that looks like.
And that's why he had to rescue Naomi.
Right, that's where this makes our profile even more complicated, and the guy, the home inspector you just talked to, he wouldn't know this, or shopping addiction.
But when he picks a family, he doesn't stop until he feels justified in killing them.
Hey, we've gone through all the social workers. They're clean. What
Okay.
other leads do we have inside the adoption system?
So he
It's
needs
kind of
that.
A slog. There is a lot of stuff to consider. Like, for instance, did you know that there is a home decorator for...
The Shaws and the Butlers might not have been his first victims. The unsub might have killed the parents who adopted his own daughter first.
Sir, I think our minds may have melded because I already looked into that and there's no violence in any of the adoption files that I pulled in state.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Still could be. Maybe he did
Could
it in
it
a
be
way
out of
that
state?
didn't look like the other murders.
I mean, like an accident. You think of all the things, Emily Prentice, this is for your boss lady. I will hit you right back.
Never mind. You found it.
Sitting outside of... Small Jane Archer, why did the killer leave Ruby Butler with you?
We heard Ruby's still in the hospital and that the FBI's involved in the case. Are you going to visit her?
Miss Archer, do you know the second girl who's been taken, Naomi Shaw? No, please, just...
He just revealed that Jane doesn't have Ruby like he planned.
If the unsub sees this, he'll devolve.
They might have just gotten Naomi killed.
Hey,
Oh, hey,
Oh no.
seen that 1,000-yard stare before. I heard someone had their wedding proposal shot to hell.
yeah, that didn't go quite according to plan.
Sorry. So if you marry your third wife for the second time, what color is the dress for that?
I admit, I've been wondering that myself.
Well, don't wait too long. You know that old saying, man plans, serial killers laugh.
Hey guys, we got something. Because there's a social media photo of their adopted daughter wearing the exact dress that Ruby wore.
Where's that
Ashley
girl?
Carson, 8 years old. Ruby and Naomi must be surrogates for this little girl.
What happened to Ashley?
Ashley died last year, congenital heart defect. She collapsed at home. And
Well, there must be a reason for that. Who facilitated the adoption?
Friends and Families Adoption Center, their owner, Scott Truman, he's on his way here now.
Where are we going? Can you give me something to eat, Daddy? I'm hungry. Please, mister. I'm really hungry.
Is that the guy from The Walking Dead? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, God.
Your peanuts are almonds.
I'm allergic.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. You're hurting me.
Yeah, by 18 points, I think.
Celtics didn't play that.
Hey, man.
Oh, my God. This poor little girl. God.
Robert and Alice Carson.
They were shot in their car 2 weeks ago. So you remember them? Who were Ashley's birth parents? The father's a suspect in a series of murders.
Ashley was voluntarily surrendered to the hospital by her mother. She claimed the father was dead and specifically asked that all details be kept confidential.
God.
What is this?
There's an application.
It's called a lookbook. It's, for lack of a better word, a
God.
sales tool, so prospective parents can look appealing to birth moms. Carson's put their whole house on here. Their front yard, their backyard, doors, windows, everything. Is that important?
Yes.
The unsub stalks his victims. I think he uses this as the roadmap to do it.
He
So
works
the
for you.
Butlers and the Shaws each use different adoption companies, but those companies freelanced out the lookbooks.
Yeah, and wouldn't you know it, the same independent contractor
That's
Jordan
him.
Halloran made both lookbooks.
That's definitely Naomi. He changed her hair and put her in the dress. He's not trying to rehome her anymore. He's trying to remake her into Ashley. His devolution could be a dissociative break.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Through his
where's
point of view.
the wife?
Ashley was a surrender at the hospital against his will. So he
Or the
got into
girlfriend,
the
or
adoption system.
the mom.
Made the lookbooks in order to hunt for his own daughter.
But now he sees Naomi as Ashley. He wants his daughter back, but it's more than that. He wants his old
family
life back. The life he wasn't able to lead when she was born.
The white picket fence, the loving wife, the family unit.
The birth mother. That's
the birth?
I just got that information from the hospital.
That's where he's heading next. He's either going to idealize her and make her the mother he wants, or he's going to kill her.
Okay, Becky Hughes, she's the mom. Okay, we need to get to her before he does.
Oh, God. Too late.
Hi, Mommy.
What? Who are you?
That's what he told me to say.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? This is our home now.
What?
You, me, and Ash. We're gonna be one happy family.
Her surrender, there's been no cell, no social media contact, none.
He's in full flight from reality, but she's not. That's not going to be good if she doesn't play along.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Garcia, does Becky Hughes have a smart TV?
TV, okay,
Smart
I don't know.
TV.
I'll get back to you on that.
What are you thinking, Emily?
He wants Ashley back. Let's give her to him. I'm gonna need you to stay on with me, Garcia.
Oh, pull up the website.
Here?
Oh, this poor girl.
Okay.
Jordan, that's not Ashley. I'm sorry, but she's not. I know I hurt you not telling you about Ashley, but that doesn't mean you can't.
Oh, my God.
Parents fight. That's why kids need to see that they also forgive each other. Here's how you play. I'm gonna do the cards out. 1, 2, 3.
Holy shit!
You don't want to do this, Jordan. This isn't gonna end the way you want, I promise.
Shut up! Can you please get out of here?
Hey, Jordan. Eyes here. Let's just talk for a second.
No, I'm not talking about anything. No one's gonna take out of me from you again.
Oh my god. Oh my
Do me a favor, Jordan.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at the TV. Just take a look.
Go, Russell.
She's beautiful.
Damn. That's actually really sad.
Look how happy Ashley was, Jordan. She's gone. She's gone. Oh. She's gone.
Oh god.
I thought I was saving her. Oh god.
Get that girl out there.
I thought I was saving all of them. I'm sorry. Oh god.
Do you remember all the things that you thought? Here we are now. We've got no time.
Can never be perfect, can it?
No. That's why good enough is good enough.
It may not quite follow protocol.
Fuck protocol.
I think we wrecked house on this case together. I mean, I think we're a dynamic duo. Come on, hit me.
Oh, please. We will never be a duo.
Oh.
You'd have to torture me. You'd have to force me to wear beige, deny me all things unicorn, for me to ever admit that you helped. Excuse me.
I know.
I hate hubris.
What?
I need your help.
Oh, you didn't have to come down to meet me.
Yes, I did.
You gonna propose? Oh god. Oh god.
Do you remember what Elvis said when he married us? He said, do you take this woman in sickness and health, the rich or the poor, as long as you both shall live? And then, for some reason, you started giggling.
Yeah, because after you said I do, he said, thank you. Thank you very much.
I want to say those vows and mean them. It doesn't matter where or how. As long as I can spend the rest of my life living them with you. Will you give me that chance, Crystal? Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, I'll marry you.
She said yes! A safe place we can go as we are and not be questioned. Dr. Maya Angelou.
That was a crazy episode. Rossi is getting married to number 3 for the second time. Yes. That is what not giving up is all about. Never quitting. Whew. I got 7 counts of murder, 2 counts of child kidnapping. That's 15 to 20 years, 20 to 30 years, and an attempted murder that I can maybe slide on in there and get that one. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. That's 155 years. Get wrecked. And that is that. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. See y'all next time.